everyone, this is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Going to take an early look at a Week 1 NFL matchup featuring the Cincinnati Bengals and Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. This one kicking off on Sunday, September 8th at 1 o'clock on CBS. 3-point favorites to 3.5 in the market for the Bears, while the total sits at 45 at SBRodds.com. The Bengals finished the 2012 campaign with a 10-6 regular season record, the same mark as the eventual Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens, who hail from the same division, the AFC North. Did get bounced out of the playoffs for a second consecutive year by the Houston Texans, suffering a 19-13 setback. But from a scoreboard perspective, a little more confidence to the fan base in Cincinnati, given the fact in 2011 the Bengals suffered a 31-10 setback at Houston. Continue to draft people around third-year quarterback Andy Dalton, who of course hails from TCU, playing his collegiate football there. Tight end Tyler Eifert from Notre Dame and running back Giovanni Bernard from North Carolina were two of the main selections that the fan base is definitely excited to see, and continuing to build with A.J. Green on the perimeter in the wide receiver position. When you look at the Chicago Bears, 10-6 regular season as well, but they were left out of the NFL playoffs a season ago, even though they finished 4th in point differential in the NFC. The big offseason story for the Bears, linebacker Brian Urlacher hanging up, retiring after the defense finished 8th in both passing and rushing defense. But the passing offense was the one problem that this team had, with offensive coordinator Mike Tice not getting it done in connecting with quarterback Jay Cutler. So there's been some major changes on the sidelines, the biggest one being head coach Mark Trestman coming in from 5 previous seasons in the Canadian Football League, but he does have prior NFL experience, spending 17 years in the NFL before heading north of the border for those seasons with the Canadian Football League. I think the main angle right now to look at this going in from the offseason to training camp to the preseason is the fact that Cincinnati can get after the quarterback, 3rd in the NFL in sacks a season ago, and I'm going to be closely monitoring to see if Chicago is going to be able to protect quarterback Jay Cutler this season after a patchwork offensive line has been unable to do that the last few seasons. So right now my official pick is the Cincinnati Bengals plus 3.5 against the Chicago Bears in Week 1 of the 2013 NFL season. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports.